Well, I grew up in Fullerton, California, which is in Orange County. So I grew up in a suburban environment. My dad worked. My mom was a stay-at-home mom. There was nothing remarkable about my upbringing or that would suggest to you that I had a legal career in my future. In 1980, my dad was indicted by a federal grand jury for Medicare fraud, and he had to face a jury trial in U.S. District Court in Los Angeles. So if he lost, he was going to lose everything. He was going to lose his ability to make a living. He was going to go to federal prison. Our family was going to be separated from one another. There was going to be, very bad publicity in the community about it. So my parents hired a couple of lawyers. Their names were Don Marks and Tony Brooklier from Los Angeles. They're still in practice today. And I went to my dad's trial, attended it. Judge Terry Hatter was the trial judge. He was acquitted on all the charges, and that was a very good outcome. And that was the first time in my life that I really saw what lawyers could do for a person. With the power of the federal government and all of its money and resources and majesty against our little family, and with the aid of a jury and a couple of good attorneys, the right outcome could happen, and you could beat the 800-pound gorilla. Without Don Marks and Tony Brooklier, who knows what would have happened? I mean, maybe my dad would have lost. I think he was innocent, but, as we know, there are innocent people that are in prison. So that experience, just as a spectator at my dad's own trial, got me thinking for the first time as a 19-year-old about a career in law. Those lawyers were heroes to me. So I was in college. I went to Notre Dame, and after that I went to Georgetown Law School in Washington, D.C. After I graduated from there, I was a clerk for a federal appeals judge named Thomas Tang in Phoenix, Arizona. That was a one-year judicial clerkship, and that was really a great experience, maybe the best job I've ever had in law, was working for Judge Tang. He was very paternal, he was very wise, universally respected, and it was really an education every day about the workings of the federal court system, and also learning at the feet of someone who really was, a special human being. After that, I came to work at a large law firm in San Diego that was called Luce Forward, Hamilton and Scripps. At one time, I think it was the second biggest law firm in the city. It no longer exists. It was recently taken over by another large firm called McKenna, Long and Aldridge, I think is the name of it. I worked there for a few years, and then I opened my own office in downtown San Diego in 1995, and I've been on my own ever since with some other attorneys and paralegals that helped me.